When companies make package designs for their products, they make sure everything is perfect down to the last piece of detail. But today I am going to be ruining these 3 popular package designs to trigger their creators. Starting with Nacho Cheese Doritos. But before we start, please subscribe, because if we hit 1000 subscribers by the end of the month, I will do 200 push-ups. Alright, so for the Nacho Cheese Doritos, I'm gonna start off by making this empty chips bag yellow to match the original. I'm gonna do that by just adding a color overlay over it. And now I'm gonna try to recreate the text, but since we're ruining it, I gotta find an ugly font to use. So I'm gonna go to my favorite website, thefont.com, and find a terrible font to use for the Doritos text. Gosh, why do all of these look good? Oh, I think I just found it. Alright, download. Okay, now I'm also gonna add a stroke and a drop shadow to the text so it stands out. And now it's time for that triangle effect, which instead of spending 1 hour trying to make it look good, I will just use a Dorito. Boom! This is quite hideous if you ask me. Alright, now for the flavor text, I will just use this font right here. There we go. And now I'm just gonna add 2 chips right here. I'm gonna add some drop shadow to one of them to make it look more like it's in front of the other. There we go. I feel like this isn't enough to ruin a brand design. Like, apart from the logo, this isn't too bad. So I'm also gonna make a new flavor too. Let's first change the flavor text to expired cheese, then change the colors of the Cheetos to a greeny thingy, and I'm also gonna change the bag to this disgusting color. Alright, we have officially ruined Nacho Cheese Doritos. Alright, now it's time to ruin Fanta. First I'm gonna take this empty soda can and make it orange. As you can see, I can't make it look the exact same orange as it is on the normal can, so I'm gonna just leave it like this. Now I gotta find a good font for the Fanta text. Alright, I'm gonna use this one right here. I'm gonna add a stroke to it. I'm also gonna add a little shadow effect too. And to put the cherry on top of the cake, I'm also gonna add a bevel effect. This isn't enough. I'm also gonna warp the text and stretch it to become taller. Boom, the text is done. Now I'm gonna try to replicate everything else that is behind the Fanta text on the real can. So first I'm gonna add this circle and put it behind the Fanta text. And now I'm gonna add these leaves I found on Google behind the Fanta text like they are here. And now I'm gonna add a text that says 104% sugar and put it right here. I know that's not on the real can, but we're trying to ruin it, so yeah, I'm gonna add it. I'm also gonna give it this kind of circular effect. Boom. Now normally I would add these oranges right here to my abomination, but since it's 104% sugar, I'm gonna add sugar cubes instead. Now for what will be down there, I will add this skinny person over here and a text that says from this. Now you might be thinking, what is this? You will see, stop panicking. Now I'm gonna add a fat person here and finally put a text here that says to this. Boom! Oh wait, I also gotta make the text circular. Boom. Fanta logo is done. Alright, now it's time for the crunchy Cheetos. So, as you can see here, there's a diagonal cut separating the orange and red part of the bag. I wanna kind of do the same thing to my bag too, but I want to make it look super unsymmetrical. Something like this. I can't quite get the colors right, so I'm gonna use this already red bag instead. Okay, I'm gonna forget about the unsymmetrical cut and just make it horizontal like this. Now I'm gonna add the Cheetos logo and a text that says made with fake cheese. Now for the flavor text. I don't want to make it say crunchy, because since we're ruining the package design, why not ruin the flavor of it as well? So I'm gonna make the text say soft and icy. I'm gonna make it blue and 3D. Boom. And since the flavor is soft and icy, I'm gonna change the colors of the bag to blue. And I'm gonna add a snowy texture in the background. And on top of that, I'm also gonna add an icy spike effect below the Cheetos text. Now it's time for the bottom of the bag. First I'm gonna find a nice photo of Mr. Cheeto Man on Google. Ooh, this one looks nice. And add him here. Now I'm gonna give him a Cheeto, but first I need to make it blue. Alright, I think we're done here.